All right, I think we're good now. There we go. Hey everyone, it's Carol J. Dunlop, your online wild strategist and five-time Amazon best-selling author. Let me check this for a second. You know, if I don't check, it doesn't go live. There we go. There we go. This is good. This is good. All right, I'm here. We're here. Good day. Hope y'all having a great Friday, because I am. Guess what? It's the end of the day, the end of the week, the last day. All right now. So we are doing our weekly Q&A, Wow Website Q&A, where I tell you different things about your website that you can improve so you can get more traffic. Today we're talking about those photos and videos on your site and how they can stop people from really interacting with you, really, telling people about you and really feeling that you are the one. We're talking about poor videos and poor um, poor quality. I'm sorry, poor quality videos and photos. So I'm going to tell you what you can do to make them better. And so if you don't know, every Friday at 1 o'clock I come on. I had some issues getting on live today. Technology, what can you say? So today we're talking about that poor quality videos and photographs. I want to say audio and video because you know they go together. What is that saying? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, what about a video? A video is worth, I don't know, maybe 1,000,000 words or something. But if you don't get it right, if you have some not too good photos, not too good videos, it's not going to be worth anything because people are just going to boing a bounce off your site. So let's talk about what a bad or poor quality photograph or video is. It's one that is not lit correctly, which means I can't see you. You look like you're hiding in a closet in the corner of the room. Your face is not lit. It doesn't matter about your background, although you want your background to not be cluttered. I mean, people are going to look at you. They're also going to look past you and see what kind of stuff you got. You can see I have pictures back here. I have some plaques hanging up. I have my Lion of Courage there that I explained before when I was diagnosed with breast cancer and I was in the hospital after the operation. They brought this lion with me and I've kept him ever since. So he's like 10 years old now. So if you have, or your photograph is blurry or your video is blurry, they can't hear you in the video. Your sound sounds like you're talking out of a can or you're in a metal room or something. It's echoing all over the place. That's bad stuff, and people are only going to listen to a bad video for, a minute or so. They're going to say it's bad or they can't understand it. Even if you have great content, even if they want to know more about the subject, if it's bad, they can't see it or hear it, they're going to bounce off. They're just going to go to something else. And this is something that's on your site, or whether it's on YouTube and you're trying to get people to your site, maybe a video you're doing in Instagram. I mean, what doesn't do videos now? Same thing goes for photographs and graphics. If your graphic is blurry or your photograph is blurry, or they can tell that you cut yourself out of the thing or cut somebody else out of your picture, or maybe the pictures aren't intentional, maybe the pictures or the videos aren't relevant to what you're trying to say on that page. Each individual page needs to be like its own universe, its own thing. So what is the one idea you're trying to get across on each one of the pages? Your about page, your services page, your testimonials page, your contact page, and any other blogs or other pages you have on your site. It only needs to come across with one idea. Pictures and videos can help that or hurt it. If you're putting just slapping pictures up there from some picture that you got off of Google when you search for something, number one, that is a bad idea because most of those pictures are copyright protected. What does that mean to you? Why should you care? Nobody's going to find it, you think, but some people who are very who guard their copyrights are looking for their photos all the time. So if they happen to come across your website and you've illegally attained their photo, don't have their permissions, and are showing off their work, they can sue you for copyright infringement right away. And we had that happen. This was like maybe 12, 15 years ago. We were, just starting in the web business. We didn't I didn't think about it. I really didn't, and I should know better. I took a website off, not a website, but it was a picture off of a stock photo place, and this was before they started putting those watermarks in there. You see, if you've ever seen a picture somewhere and it has like a almost transparent marking on it, like TMZ is one I think about. They have the TMZ on everything. That's so that you can't take that picture and pass it off as your own. If you're going to showcase it, which they can't stop people from pirating things, you're still going to have that big old TMZ on there. So that's what that means. So if you want a picture without that watermark on it, is what it's called, and you did not get the person's permission or their rights, they're not giving you the right to do it. Like some pictures are out there, the free ones on those free stock photos and stuff. You have this automatic right to share this picture. The people who do the pictures don't care. That's what they do it for, because they know you're going to share it. Some of the places require attrition, or for you to say, I got this photo from wherever you got it from, and some really don't care. So make sure that you have one of those pictures that does that. And the best way to do this is to do your own pictures. You can take pictures of outside, you can take pictures of yourself, your family. You may not want to show your kids' faces, or however you want to do it, but you can take your own pictures and put them up there. You just need to make sure those things look good. And so if you're getting a picture off of a website, no, 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 that's not good, because you can get sued for that as well. So you don't want to invite chaos and stuff into your business, into your life, onto your website. So there are so many free stock photo sites, and really all you got to do is Google free stock photos, and you can go to those sites and get it. And the graphics, same thing. There are some sites that will allow you to use the graphics for free, but like I said, you have to attribute, where you have to put the attrition on there, where you got the thing from. So do that, do that. I mean, everybody's using this stuff, so, and you want to look good, so, or at the most, buy the thing. A lot of them you can get for $1 now, so don't put yourself in jeopardy over saving a penny, a couple pennies, right? One pet peeve that I have with video, well, not videos, but graphics and pictures, is when people resize them. You know how they squeeze a picture in? It's not supposed to be this width, it's supposed to be this width, but when they do it, it makes the people look elongated or squished or whatever. Don't do that, because it makes your site look bad. It makes it look like you don't even care what's on your website. You don't care how the pictures look. You don't care about the presentation you're given. Have you ever been to a really high end or a really good restaurant? And most of the high-end restaurants, they come out, they have the presentation, they have the food all laid out, it's layered on top of each other, and it looks like a piece of art. That's what you want on your website. And without that, without showing people that you care enough to do what you need to do to make the stuff look good, people are going to think, oh, if they don't even care about their own site, what are they going to care about the projects and products that they do for me? Because people are always inserting themselves in things. So if you think about it, you want to put your best foot forward. You don't know how many times someone is going to see you, visit your website, download something, look at something, and if your stuff is just all over the place, as in it looks like a 3-year-old designed it, created it, they're going to think that you don't think that good enough about yourself or the quality of your work to even put any effort in it. So why should they spend any money? Even if it's $5, 99 cents, or $1,000, they're going to look at that. So poor quality videos, poor quality photos and graphics will get people off of your site quick, and they are not coming back. So we don't want that. High quality photos. You can take photos yourself with your iPhone or your Android phone. The cameras in the phones now are amazing. You can even do the videos. I do a lot, practically all of my videos from my Samsung phone. And I mean, I have a camera now that I could use that is a great camera, a video camera, but I just don't use it. I really want to move up to, the higher end, spend more money and all that stuff, but haven't done it yet. And so in the meantime, I'm just using my phone. They do 1980 by, what is it, 1920 by 1080. I think that's the standard for the high resolution. Of course, you could go to 4K if you want. I have no need for that. The stuff that I do is not cinematography. It's just getting ideas across, looking well so you can see me, that type of thing. Let's see. I told you about the the video and the sound. Oh my gosh. If you are talking, you can barely hear me now. You probably can't even hear me at all, right? If you're talking like it's muffled, your sound comes out like it's muffled, or like you're sitting in the bottom of a trash can, how many people are going to sit through that and listen to what you're saying? Not that many, right? So invest in a mic. You probably need two types of mic. If you're going to do like YouTube videos and stuff, and you're going from your webcam or going from your phone, you want to have either a headset on that connects to your phone or a lavalier mic. Hey Tina, thanks for joining in. A lavalier mic is one of those little mics that you put right here. I got mine for like $25 like 10 years ago. The thing works great. And what happens when you don't have a mic and say I'm sitting here and your camera is right here where the camera is, there's all that air and space between your voice and the camera that's picking that up, right? So, hey, BFit Consultant, thanks for joining in. So, you're going to get some distortion in not only in your voice, but there's air coming in there, so it's going to sound more like it's echoing. So, definitely invest. Like, I have a headset here. This is Logitech. I love Logitech. Their stuff is awesome. You can find them on Amazon. I think this was like $50, maybe 100. It was somewhere in between there. But I mean, they got plenty of those headsets that are $25 and stuff. You don't have to buy a $350, $450 microphone or headset. And you can just buy what you can afford. Just get something, because you see, this is the microphone here. Look how close it is to my mouth. So that's gonna not leave room for distortion or the other air that's getting in that people can hear. And that's going to help your videos out so much. And make sure you got a good camera. Like I said, you can use a webcam or you can use your phone. You can use an expensive camera if you want. Just make sure the image is clear. It's not fuzzy. You need to use a late model camera now, because the other cameras before, they were lower resolution, and when you blew it up and put it up on screen, it just looks fuzzy, like you're behind like a screen or something. You don't want that, because you want your message to be clear. The more clear that your message is, the more people will resonate with it. The more people will say, hey, they do know what they're talking about, and they'll come back for more. That's what you really want. All right, so the other thing, one thing I have to tell you, this is very important. Do not, whatever you do not store videos on your web server, on your website. Like, you just upload this stuff to you. Don't do that. Why? Because it slows down your site. The the website is not made to cache. You know how you're seeing me right now, and it's pretty much straightforward, and it's not hiccuping, it's not stopping and freezing. That's caching. So you don't want that to happen to your video. So you want to use a service, and I have two to recommend to you. If your video is free and you don't mind people looking at it and stuff, use YouTube. If your video is part of like a course or something like that, do not use YouTube. Use Vimeo. Pay for it. You can probably get a Vimeo account for about $12, and you can lock down the video so that when anyone comes to your website, they can only view your video, and if they try to steal it, they can't, because it won't play anyone else. They can't download it, they can't use a link or nothing, it won't play. You can secure it just to your website, and you can password protect it if need be. So that's a little tip for you. All right, so the next thing is about photos. Make sure you use high-res photos. Go to one of those stock photo sites, get your photos from there. Take your own photos, go outside, look on Pinterest. I do that all the time. We do have a Pinterest account. You can find us at CSI Corporation, and I have a board that's called brand, I think is brand shooting, brand photography or something, and I keep these pictures of possible photo shoot ideas. So I keep them there so that when I want to do a photo shoot of my own, or I'm hiring a professional photographer, I can say, hey, I want this pose, this pose, this pose, and I see how things look. So you want to make sure that you're bringing across a professional look. Professional in your audio, professional in your video, professional in your graphics and your photographs. Because, like I said before, if people think that you're not professional or you don't care about your presentation of your video and your audio and your graphics and stuff, they're going to think, how are they going to be when when I work with them and I'm paying them? So you want them to have, wow, this video is awesome, so I know they'll be great when, when they do something for me. So that is your WOW website Q&A today. If you have any questions about what mic I use, what mic is best, or camera and all that stuff, please put it in the comments. And I tell you what, grab your free planner. Go to csicorporation.com/planner. You may see the link up above. You may not. But go and get your free planner. It will tell you how to create your own WOW website so that you can attract the leads that you want, get the clients that you want, so you can live the lifestyle that you want. Okay? Thanks so much. I'll see you again next